two, actually 4 outside plugs, 2 in each, water sealed, so they're all on GFI. The whole trailer's on GFI. These openings are held up by a piece of wood right now because if you see that hook, when I put the awning up, they clip to the awning, so that's how they stay open. So 2 of these windows are operable, and then this middle window is just for viewing the kitchen view. You can kind of see this is where the fabrication of the back of the trailer to make this double door. And how I created this screen for the health department is I just do a drop screen here that I fastened to the top, and you just pull it open and it drops. So that's how I kind of got around that screen door, because it would have been too cost prohibitive to put a screen door in there. But this worked fine, and the health department was happy with it. You'll see the bottom of the equipment is I just welded some like frames together, where you'll see a lot of trailers maybe that are overbuilt with a lot of cabinets and you know. So this right here, it's easy, it's movable, and you can move around the equipment, put different things in, different types of equipment that I want to do, because I change out concepts periodically, and it was an easy way to do that. That's my Fire Marshal, New Mexico State Fire Marshal Division. So they passed this hood because it is a stainless steel NSF hood. But like you said, there's no ANSEL system in it that they didn't require for the special events that I do. The hood does have the 2 lights, and it has the fan up top, of course. Again, I have the table sitting on the equipment sitting on that fabricated table, and you'll see how I got around the wheel wells. I built a little stand over the wheel wells, and for this one also you can see the wheel wells. One of those plugs down there, that plug right there, is for 220 for this 4 well steam table. Worked real well. Then 2 more plugs, actually 4 more plugs down here. All the walls are FRP, which is a fire protection panel that they use in restaurants and kitchens and bathrooms. There was a challenge bending it like that egg shape, but it worked out pretty good. 2 fluorescent lights in here. And then here's my 2 100 amp panels. And here's that box I was talking about, that's the chaser, the lamp lighter that chases the sign up top. Has the speed, changes it. It's pretty tricky. It's pretty cool. And on both ends of this trailer, because it was like the end of an egg, it was really difficult to try to figure out how to cover it. So I left it as is, cleaned it up, and it kind of has a cool look to it, actually. I mean, at least that's what I think. And you can see I'm coming this way down. Refrigerated table. This is my only refrigeration in the trailer. You have room to add another one in here. 6-burner stove. 2-foot flat top, and of course deep fryer. All these windows open up, and I have screens on them, so I've opened up this window for you right here. This right here, like the Airstreams, it has a lot of ventilation in here. It's really cool in that sense. I'll show you the bad parts of it. This window is broke. I had a weed eater in the grass and I shattered it a couple weeks ago, so that was my bad. So that's how it looks looking out with the back door. You can't see the screen on it, but there is a screen. This, of course, would be your door out. Well, I didn't use this door. I always kept this closed during service, and it has like a step. And coming back in, the 3-compartment sink and the hand sink. Very simple plumbing. And that was the water heater. And this hose right here is what I did, is because I do not have an air conditioner on top, I connected this hose to a swamp cooler, or to a cooler that I got at Lowe's, that I just took the water up to, and it sat right here, and it cooled things off real well. The refrigeration, or the swamp cooler, or the refrigerated air does not come included with the trailer. So, this is pretty good right here. See how this opens up? Both these screens can open up for service, and they pass each other on a track. And then to hold tickets up here. And then you can see I didn't finish out the back like I was telling you about. And then a little shelf built on here. It doesn't hold much weight, but it'll hold your rags, dishwashing supplies, as long as it's not too heavy. Everything's done with PEX. Like I said, all these windows open up. And then this is out. Let's see, so you would just pull this out right here and step down. Here's this cord I was telling you about. And these are what they call cam locks. So these would go to your power source, and then they twist in. So you have 4 of them. And then the other side will have 4, and you just go right into your panel or to your electricity, wherever you think. And that's my little baby German Shepherd. And here's that wire from that cord. This is actually mining cable that's rated. You can sit this on the ground in water, snow, sleet. That's why it's so expensive, because it's rated really good. The back side of this, like I said, is wasn't polished out. And this right here, I take this off, and then here's where your power comes out. So and then that's the sign, the back of the sign, and your hood vent. There's that window I busted. And how the window opens up with this right here. You know what these are, being a camper guy. This is how my gray water comes in, and then my fresh water goes in right there. You can kind of see where I started to test it back here. See how it polished up really nice? Now, because I wasn't using it on the street, I had a large propane tank that I use for these, but these are set up for two propane tanks, 100-pounders, whatever you have. But since it would be a permanent location, you can get your 600 gallon or 600-pound propane tank that they just would come fill on the spot. Windows are good. You can see the sink in there. This is how it looks looking in. There's got some dings on it that really didn't really matter to me. I mean, you can take those out, but it wasn't worth it to me to mess with it. Cosmetically, that is really the only blemish for being a 74. You can see that it's got some dings from road, but it polished out real well. And there's that track that holds my awning. It's that 20-foot track. It's built, I secured it to the trailer. And of course that sign. And that sign, it sits on a stand up there. It's secured really well. We had some strong winds and that sign didn't even budge. Like I told you in the email, that sign cost me $600 to redo. It slides in and out. The only thing is you have to take all that lighting off the front, those tracks. And it's got a brand new ballast in it, and the ballast went out on it. And what I did was I had to change that ballast out, and that's why the back of this sign has duct tape. In fact, today the electrician is going to come over, and we're going to put an access panel on that, another piece of steel, and we'll screw it in so it looks better. Of all times for the ballast to go out is right on the first day of the fair, so that's what the quick fix was. When in doubt, use duct tape. So that's how it looks from the back side. This green carpet here is indoor-outdoor carpet. It covers the whole front of the trailer. I'll get that put away, but it's brand new. It's 30 feet by 10 feet, I think. But it made, if you look at one of the pictures, it did a real nice look in front of the Airstream. Baxter, Great Pyrenees. What do you say, buddy? He's the yard protector. And then you see the So Scott, that's it for now. Anything more I can do for you, just let me know.